Hey guys, it's Liv from Glam is Gruesome, and today we're going to be doing this really fun purple cut crease moment. I love doing this. This was so much fun. I apologize in advance. There might be some background noise. Obviously my family's living their life. They're doing their stuff. And yeah, so I hope that you guys don't mind the background noise. If there is some, I don't think there's going to be, but there might. If not, enjoy the video. But remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below new suggestions for next video.
I was born to flex, yes. Diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets, I like more than sex. But nothing in this world that I like more than checks. Money. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the.
So I'm going to be using a different primer today. I'm going to be using the Double Duty Beauty Tarte Base Tape, which is just a Tarte primer. And I'm just going to put that on my face. I haven't tried this yet. This is my first time trying it. So yeah, you guys will see my reaction, I guess. It came out fast. So I have learned that it is apparently very liquidy. And yes, it is. It is very liquidy. It feels nice though. Feels like a lotion or like a primer, I guess. It's tacky, which is good. It holds the makeup on. I mean, it's not terrible, but it is tacky. It doesn't leave like a gross residue on my hands, which I like. So yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. But I just got this. It's the Pixi Skin Treats Vitamin Makeup Mist. Oh, it does say Wake Up Mist. I thought it said Makeup Mist. So I might be using this completely wrong, but it's been working for me. It's the it's just the Pixi makeup like primer. It's primer and set. Like out of my eyeball. I didn't feel good. It feels good on my face though. Oh god. This is happening today. Okay, fun. Okay, so yeah, that it's really refreshing. Feels nice on my face, and I like it because it does keep the skin tacky. So I basically, I like to use the L'Oreal primer, and this one fills my pores. It doesn't make it tacky, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So I got the Pixi spray to keep it nice and tacky and to keep it nice and makeup ready. So yeah, I'm just going to do my brows. Okay, so now that we have our brows done, I am now just going to start on the eyes. Since today is mostly about the eyes, I am just going to do like just the eyes and then my base off camera, just because I know like a lot of people have been complaining about like, oh, your videos are too long, or like, yeah, or like I've been getting like, oh, your videos aren't in depth enough. And so I just decided to focus on one thing rather than going in about like how to do foundation and stuff, because you guys have seen plenty of videos of me doing my foundation. But yeah, so I'm just going to start on the eyes for now. So my brows are done, my lids are prepped. So for starters, I'm going to go in with just a nice base coat basically for the crease, for the crease. I'm going to go in with Hesitant from Yo Unique. It's just this is more of a purpley undertoned crease color, so I'm just going to use that and put that into my crease for a transition. So now that I have my crease done, or not my crease, but my base crease color, I'm going to be using the Cat Rice Cosmetics palette, which is a very tropical rainbowy palette. This is kind of my only really colorful palette that doesn't have many shimmers in it. There's like 6 shimmers, 2 satins, and the rest are mattes. So I'm going to be using Bloom, which is this purple shade right here. This is very sheer, which I am not the biggest fan of, but it's like the perfect shade. As you can see, it picks up a lot on the brush, but like half of it comes off and there's like barely anything on the brush anymore, which isn't my favorite thing, especially with eyeshadows. But I'm just going to place this right in my crease. After that, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Dusty Rose, which is that, and I'm going to be using the JH40. Forgot to say the brushes I was using, but this is the JH40. You saw what I was using. I was just using like fluffy crease brushes, basically. Fluffy. Hey. I'm just going to be using the JH40, which is just this fluffy pencil brush. I'm going to be going a little bit above the Hello? I'm popular. Okay. I'm going to be going a little bit above the purple that I just placed, just to blend in with that pink that we laid down underneath it. Just because the pink underneath is still a little bit more browny pink undertoned. And then putting this purple over it is going to, obviously, it's going to make it more purpley. Just to kind of emphasize that this is going to be a purple eye versus a pink nude. Okay, so now that we have just laid down that purple, I am now going to cut my crease. Yay. But we're going to be doing a flicked cut crease, this is what I call it. But I'm just going to be doing a regular cut crease and then goes out and kind of meets my tail end of my brow. So yeah, I'm just going to do that real fast. Not real fast because it's going to take me like 5 hours. But you know, for you it's going to be real fast. So now that I just cut my crease, I am now going to apply some liner. But the thing is, I'm going to do it a little bit off camera because I don't want to show my struggle. I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York Eye Studio in just color Blackest Black. It's black. It's a pot. Eyeliner pot. And I'm going to be using just the e.l.f. angled brush that has eyeliner already on it, but we're not going to pay attention to that. This is just the e.l.f. angled brush, and I'm just going to create a winged liner. So now that I've had a mental breakdown, I am now going to apply my lashes. So, I don't know if these are the lashes like that were in the case or not, but these are the lashes I'm going to be using. Don't look at the name because that's not the actual name of them. But these are the lashes that Alex used on me, so if you want to go check that video out, that is a whole entire new video. You can just go look at that. She obviously did a way better job than I did right now. Everyone does a way better job than me right now. Dog. Hello? Doggo? Okay, maybe not. Fine. I'm going to take some dual lash glue. This is the black one, and I'm just going to be having this, okay, I'm going to be having this kind of drying on the back of my hand a little bit just to get them tacky. I'm then going to take a little bit of mascara. This is the Unique Moonstruck Epic Mascara. This is like my favorite mascara so far. Out of all of my mascaras that I've ever used. I have so many of them. But yeah, I'm just going to be using this. I'm just going to do a light coat of this on my lashes. And after that, I'm going to take my lashes. I'm going to apply to the center. Thank you. Outer corner. And then inner corner. Okay, so now that my lashes are on, I'm going to now do my base. So I will see you in like 2 seconds for you and like an hour for me, so bye. Okay, so now that I have my base on, I added a little bit of faux freckle just because I love freckles. Freckles are like the cutest thing. Like, I love freckles. So I just added a little bit of faux freckles. I used it with black eyeliner just because I don't have my eyeliner pencil right now that's brown. So my freckles might look a little wonky, but so the only difference that I do with my bronzer and my blush that I don't do normally when I have freckles is that I take a little bit and I put a little bit of bronzer on like my nose portion, a little bit right here, and then kind of down here. Same with the blush, and then I do a little on my tip of my nose as normal, just to add a little bit more of a sun-kissed kind of look. So now I'm going to do my lash line, and for my waterline I'm going to be using the Extreme Lasting Essence eye pencil. This is waterproof. It says up to 16 hours. This is the number 6 in Silky Nude. It's just a nude one. I think white ones look a little bit too much dull, which I'm not a fan of. So I'm using a nude one. I'm just going to put this right in my waterline. So now that I just popped that into my waterline, I'm now going to add a little bit of the eyeshadow on the underneath of my eye. So I'm going to go back in basically with all the colors I used on my crease, and I'm going to put that on top, or on underneath of my eye. So I'm first going to start off with Bloom, which is this one right here. I'm going to start off with this one, and I'm going to put this basically hugging my waterline, or not my waterline, my lash line. It's going to be hugging it, so it's going to be very, very close to my lash line, almost in my waterline, not quite. And I'm leaving a little bit of space in between my inner corner and my lash line because I'm going to be popping a shimmer in there just to open my eye even more. To blend that out even further, I'm going to then take Dusty Rose, which is this second purpley pink shade that we used, and I'm going to put that a tiny bit below Bloom, just to kind of smoke it out a little bit more. So then after we do that, I'm going to take this really short packer brush. It's really short, it's like, well, that's weird, okay. It's really short, it's stiff. I'm going to be using the same thing for my inner corner, which is right here. I used a little bit of Beam, which is this one, and a little bit of Faint, which is this one, in the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to be using that on my bottom inner corner, my bottom lash on the inner corner. I also used this on my inner corners just to brighten up the eye obviously a little bit more, because that's what you do for the inner corners. And then I just popped on a little bit of brow bone highlight, which is what I did when I did my base. But after that, I'm going to now do the bottom lash. And for the bottom lash, I'm just going to be popping on a little bit of the Unique Moonstruck Epic Mascara, just on the bottom lash, just the same as the top lash. Also, I think the good thing with having black freckles is that when you use mascara on the bottom lash and it gets on your face, it looks kind of like a freckle, and I'm not mad about it, but I'm going to clean it up because it's kind of pissing me off. I'm gonna use Kylie. I don't want to use Kylie because I always use Kylie. After that, I'm going to use the Twisted Kisses. Ooh. This is the matte lip pencil. Oh. It cracked. Oh, it makes me sad. Oh, and it melted. Okay. But this is the Twisted Kisses matte lip pencil in the shade Kiss Me Twice. And I'm just going to be putting this all over my lips. So now that I just topped my lip with a little bit of this lip Laurier gloss, and it's with that like rose gold tint to it. It's really pretty. But yeah, so I just topped it with a little bit of this. And now that I think I'm done, I'm going to fix it with a little bit of Pixie setting spray, and I'm just going to lightly mist my face. It smells so nice. I love this stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this look. This was so much fun. I did have a lot of stress doing that winged eyeliner, but obviously that's like everyone has stress doing the winged liner. But this is the finished result. This is really nice. I love doing this look. I really liked using the Pixie setting spray. That was so much fun. It smells so good. My overall results with the base tape, I do like it. I mean, honestly, it doesn't make my skin look any different, but that's just because I don't know the difference between primers, so I don't know really what to look for. I mean, my skin looks not horrible, but also that's just my skin. My skin is just horrible, but other than that, I'm not a fan of it. I still really like my L'Oreal Paris primer, but I do recommend this if you don't have as big of pores as some people. Like, I have really big pores under here, or like in my under eye area, and that's just kind of like, I've always had really big pores there. I don't think this really filled them. Like, it didn't really do anything. Just as a hydrating primer, I mean, it didn't really hydrate my skin. I don't need hydration because my skin is so hydrated. It's so oily that it's getting annoying. So that might be why I don't like this, but I recommend using this if you don't have very big pores, and if your skin is really dry. I recommend using this. But yeah, that is the finished result. I really like doing this look, and I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe and comment new suggestions for the next video.